Hi, I'm Marty Lennartz, and we're backstage at the Pitchfork Music Festival here in the city of Chicago at Union Park. And I am joined with the lead singer of The National. We're here with Matt. Matt, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
There's a microphone. I just want to say, is this the first time you've been back to Chicago since the election?
The truth is, we actually were not here for the election. We did a thing in Cincinnati. Is that what you mean?
No, what I'm talking about is, the work that you did for Obama. This is the first time you've been back in this city. You've been in Chicago since the election.
Right. You're right. No, this is the first time back to Chicago since that. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to congratulate you on that and congratulate all of us and thank you for the work that you did for our favorite son.
I don't know. I mean, Cincinnati was we did a downtown Fountain Square festival in Cincinnati for him, and it was kind of fun. We're all from that spot in Cincinnati. Last time when John Kerry lost, it came down to like that county and literally down to Cincinnati. I think it was the last thing. So it was fun to see Ohio go blue this time.
Yeah.
I don't know if we had any.
Well, you put on a big show a few weeks before the election with the Breeders, and you signed up a lot of people to vote, so you had to have something.
It was fun.
But the song "Fake Empire" was a song that became part of the campaign.
Yep, we were really lucky and honored that happened, and it was one of those things that we thought it was kind of odd. It's a very political song, but it's also it's a divisive song, I think, a little bit, but so it was kind of surprising that they were using it. You know what the truth is, though? I don't know how much it was used in several things, but sometimes the lyrics weren't used. They were in several.
Well, we were in Grant Park. We were in Grant Park on election night, and that was used as the soundtrack for a video that they showed in Grant Park. So
with the lyrics and everything. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, we were really excited about it. We're like, wait a minute, that's a national song. That's fantastic.
Yeah. That way, just to have a tiny like fingerprint on that whole thing. It was a real huge honor for us, and so we're really happy about that.
So do you think there'll be an invitation to the White House at some point?
We keep waiting. We got sent something. But I think it's one of those things. They printed like 7 million of those. They were like engraved, but I think anybody who gave any money at all got one. That's all I think we got. But no, we'll see. The funny thing is, apparently we found out that the Bush daughters were actually fans of our band. We found that out a couple years ago, which was flattering. But I don't know if Obama's daughters care much for us, but
at least not yet.
Not yet. Yeah.
Maybe someday they will. Well, welcome back to Chicago. And the last time we saw you here, you were playing with REM.
Yeah.
Was that the last time you played here?
Yes.
Yeah. And that was quite a night. You know, a lot of people, friends of mine who weren't familiar with your music that night, went to see REM. Went away from that show like so impressed with the National.
Nobody's ridiculous to say no, and so, but that turned out to be for us not only a really smart thing, just because so many new people found out about us. But we also sort of learned from them how to sort of be gentlemen, and you know, they've been doing it so long, they've figured out how to do it healthy and be grown up, you know, sort of adults, and still be, you know, in a rock band, and not many bands sort of do it elegantly and age elegantly, and that's the big thing that we learned. So we just learned how to treat people and stuff. And
now, did you have much experience playing arena shows like that? Have you done many of those?
No. No, that was the first time. We opened for Arcade Fire, and they were playing some pretty big places, but not the kind of places that REM was playing. And you know, we went on pretty early, and luckily in some of the big arenas, when they turn out the lights, you can't see anything really in the crowd. So we just all imagined that it was filled. And usually when they turned on the lights, it was close to that. But we knew that we were playing to some empty seats, you
Yeah.
know, at that point. But it was just for us. It was just such a thrill and like a learning experience.
Yeah, well, I thought your music played really well in the large room like that. I think maybe because of the grand nature of what you guys do, it translated pretty well to that huge space.
Yeah, we didn't know what we would sound like in that kind of thing, or what we for a long time we've sort of been this little sort of corner dark, you know, kind of club, kind of bar band, you know, and so the fact that it actually sort of worked was nice for us to sort of figure it out, and it felt good, really.
I think it's always kind of cool from a fan standpoint too to see a band in a large stage like that, especially after, like, I'd seen you at Shuba's a few times.
Yeah.
You know, and then to see a band that you really like playing that large of a stage, it's just always a really cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.